at steamy Eldridge Park in Orleans, one of the hottest days we've had on the Cape so far. And after an off day, Chatham back to work, taking on the rival Orleans Firebirds at Eldridge Park. Evan Stockton back with you. Time for Catch of the Day, joined today by the righty from Florida State, Andrew Karp. Andrew, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Now, you go to school at Florida State in Tallahassee. You've grown up your whole life in Florida. So how does this weather feel to you?
It honestly feels pretty normal. It feels like I'm at home right now.
So for a guy from Michigan and a guy from New York, and we go to school in New York and Maryland, kind of warm. But for you, this is kind of just normal?
Yeah, this is a normal day in Florida. Honestly, it's probably below average. I mean, most days it's hotter and more humid, so.
I mean, good problems to have if you grew up in Florida and this is normal. Turning back to your start on Wednesday, after a couple days to think about it, what'd you think?
Yeah, I thought I made a lot of good pitches and some pitches I want to have back, but I thought I went out there and did a good job battling, competing, and giving my team a chance to win. But the big thing for me is just to get better every outing and make sure my stuff is improving. By the end of the season, be at my best.
Speaking of that stuff, you really utilized the breaking ball the other night against Harwich. Multiple batters, strikeouts on the breaking ball. Do you consider that your go-to pitch?
Yeah, I think it's become a go-to because it just looks a lot like my fastball and able to throw that and deep counts and hitters think the fastball's coming and it ends up being a breaking ball. So that's definitely been huge for me this summer.
When did you start throwing that?
I honestly just started throwing it really well at the beginning of the summer here, so it's kind of almost a work in progress, and it's definitely going to get better.
Going back to the start on Wednesday, too, you faced Jonathan India to lead off the game from Florida. You faced multiple batters from Virginia. How does it feel to face guys you've seen in conference play and a rival in Florida out here on the Cape?
It's good. I mean, it definitely reminds you how good the ACC and the SEC is. You know, a lot of guys up here, a lot of guys I've pitched and faced against, so it's kind of fun to get in a different atmosphere and face those guys.
Are you able to get a little bit of an advanced scouting report, and even to other guys when they face them, can you give a little bit of an advanced scouting report?
Oh, for sure, definitely. Some of my Florida State buddies, I mean, I try not to do that to them just because I'm pulling for them, but definitely have a scouting report from the Florida guys and the Virginia guys and stuff like that.
Now, one of the big apps that is sweeping the nation right now is Pokemon Go. Jake is obsessed. We were driving around yesterday. He's catching Pokemon literally everywhere we go. Are you a big Pokemon Go guy?
I am. It's pretty fun. I mean, it gets you out of the house. It promotes, walking around and biking and stuff like that. So kind of embracing the childhood. It's fun.
Have you seen anyone who's tried to walk into the street? We've seen multiple stories of people walking into the street, riding their bike across the street, trying to catch Pokemon.
Nah, thankfully, I haven't seen any of that yet. Hopefully, I won't see it.
Final question for you. You're here on the Cape. You come from Florida State. Your backstory is pretty well known with the car crash, working through that. What are you still hoping to prove?
I honestly just proved to myself, that I deserve to be here, and proved to myself that, the kid that was in high school and the kid that was in there before the car accident is still there, and I think I have done that so far. And right now I think it's just a matter of getting better and just believing in myself and just being confident in who I am and what I've been through and what I've accomplished. So.
Andrew Karp has accomplished a bunch already here on the Cape. More to go as we're in game 29. Tonight he'll have the night off. He started the other night against Harwich. Andrew, thanks for joining us.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Jake, back to you.